Good afternoon, I'm Ryan Paulsford with High Button Sports here with you for some Nova Scotia U16AAA hockey. You may have noticed just before the game, a little bit of a ceremony went on there. That is because Ice Jam did not award an MVP for the U16 section, so they remedied that. Benita, the goaltender, who's getting the nod for the Armada, winning that honor. So congratulations to Dylan as puck drop has happened, and we are now underway here in the first period. The Wildcats have it in the neutral zone. They'll just send it in, hits off the defender, and recovered by the Armada. Chip back in their end. And they can't quite work it out, so Cats have it in behind the net now. And apparently not much you could make there, and Armada chip it up and kept into the point. And wide slam with a stick, got the boards there. That one goes out. Sams has it, tries to pass it across, pass a little bit forward. That pass not received cleanly either. They'll rip it in. An audio out to play it, and his teammate just gets there ahead of the Wildcat. Turple sends it across. And they will complete the change. The puck gets sent in. Up in the Wildcats, Correct. Nice little move to kick it back to himself. Passes it across that shot. Doesn't quite find the target. Doesn't get far enough for Phillips, so Turple will take it out. Quick drop off for his teammate. And hit him there along the boards. Puck kept in. Went for a hit there, wasn't quite able to connect. And a physical start here, especially for the Wildcats. Big hit thrown there. And that gets a reaction from the Wildcat bench. Now it goes in behind the net. A little drop play goes right in front of the net for the goaltender. Defender scoops up, he falls down behind it. And now his shot easily handled for the whistle. And we got a stoppage in play. Starting goaltender for the Wildcats, Rylan LeBlanc, with his first save of the match there. Not maybe the way that they thought this would go early on. Of course, the Armada among the top teams in the league with an 18-6-0 record. They also lead the league with a goals for per game of 5 on the dot. So they're averaging 5 goals. And maybe not getting the possession time they look to in the first couple minutes. On the other side of things, the Wildcats sit with an 8-16-0 record. So it's the inverse. And notably, all their major stats rank around 8th, 9th in the league. Wildcats forward fell down. Cats have it in their own, and that pass knocked away by the set goalie. He'll just decide to hold on to it for the whistle. Probably a smart call there. And good awareness there on the forechecker. And off the face-off now. They try to take it up. And Bill lost it. And now a little bit of speed here. It falls down. Try to get it on net afterwards. Doesn't. He goes into the boards. His teammate knocked down, and Armada come away with the puck. The Basin Armada moving up. Link had a lot of defenders on him. Just kind of got it across the ice. His team still has it. And shot, and that goes off the outside part of the post. Now back to the point, Link slap shot, turned away. We'll try to chip it out, won't quite manage to. Nice little move there. But it's a 1-on-3, so we'll just backhand it towards the net, easily turned aside by the pad. Here comes out of the zone. And the Armada have it. That pass, a little bit of a bounce off a few bodies. Now it's loose in the neutral zone. Comes up with it are the Cats. Still looking for their first shot of the game. Stoddard And that shot blocked, didn't quite make it on, but good chance. Now they try to throw it in front. Way too many bodies there. And a risky pass. No danger. O'Leary has it. And he'll chip it forward. McDonald tried to intercept it, wasn't able to, so it gets sent in. Garrigan will chip it in, and it'll be easily handled for the first save of the game. Conlon got it off. Cowan tried to make a move, got by the defender, Garrigan, who fell down afterwards. That one chipped forward, and that's going to be called a hand pass, so we're going to stop it in play. Just under 5 minutes in, 4-1 the shots in favor of the Armada. The time of possession tells a little closer of a story. Only shot for the Valley Wildcats was pretty easily handled. At the face-off. Great hounding effort there. They force it all the way back on the Armada end. Now it'll go even deeper in. Armada trying to come up with it now. And they held up. Now they'll try it again. And Conlon will send it in right from the blue line. Picked up behind the net by his own teammate, who gets quickly bumped off puck. He falls to the ice. And that clear time doesn't get in. Cowan will just rip it towards the net. Doesn't quite find it. And one of the Armada players knocked down there along the puck. And tight angle shot, and he fanned on it. And we're going to get a penalty call on the play. And I mean, pretty easy call there. Diggins getting the penalty. And he didn't play the puck, he chose to play the man, but the man wasn't really on the puck anymore, so there'll be an early power play opportunity for the Armada. They're 22.1% efficiency on the power play. Has them among the top of the league. And they're working it in the corner now. 79.2% on the penalty kill for Valley. That was lodged in the corner there for a moment. They're trying to eat away time here. Now the Armada do have it. Tight angle, passes across. And he just couldn't get it on net. Great chance there. Likely had the goaltender beat. Rebound, tries it again. And doesn't quite make it happen. Now they're working out of the point. And Thompson will pass it off. Sharp angle, tries to get it across. They've gone for a few of them, haven't quite connected yet, but could be dangerous if they do. Thompson gives it right back to him. That shot doesn't quite find the target. And they're working with it now up in the blue line. That shot hit his own man. Shot scores! And it's Chris Brill with the power play goal. And the Basin Armada have a 1-0 lead. And the bad news was he blocked his own teammate's shot, but he got it right in the slot, had a chance to turn into it. And that's a one-on-one with the goaltender and shooter shot. So the second best power play in the league shows us why. And now the 1-0 lead, they'll see what they can do. Works their way in. And Turple did just enough to keep the puck loose. Now it's pinned in along the boards. They'll fire it up. And he tried to keep it in, didn't, and took a bit of a hit after the fact. So a jumping effort by Boudreau wasn't quite enough. It's offside. And I was kind of thinking the same thing. And off the face-off now. Dougal will send it in. And that one just wide. And now it'll be sent in by Boudreau. So Noah McCallum-Stokes gets an assist. And it's Jack Thompson with the other assist on the opening goal of this game. Now it's loose in the corner. And they've got it now behind the net. Things have turned a little more in their favor here in the last few minutes after a bit of a shaky start. But now it'll come out for the Wildcats. And Fitzgerald, oh, he is blown up. And Boudreau caught him. And that's going to be a penalty there. It looked like a pretty head initialized contact, and that's what's going to draw the call. It might have been a bit of a situation. I'm not sure if Fitzgerald knew he was there. Bit of a head-down situation. Not that, especially at this level, it excuses it. Then you can see Boudreau was a little shocked with the way the call went. And it's a power play for the Valley Wildcats. They're clicking at 14.8%. That's good for 8th in the league, as O'Leary gets it out early on. While the penalty kill, they're up against 84.4%. That's good for 4th. Wildcats in their own end here. O'Leary tried to pick that one off, couldn't quite. And Diggins left that one. Hudson comes up with it now, and a good stick to poke it away. And hit there along the boards. And they're working it in tight. Throws up to the slot. No one can get it. Now it's loose. Comes out to the point. Kept in. Ludson with it now. He'll pass it across. Good chance. And doesn't go. Bonnie's in front of the net now, trying to get it on. And I think it hit Leslie. And suddenly, Valley's starting to get some momentum here on the power play. And, oh, great setup there. It hit the side of the net. And they can't get it out, so it's whistled down. So a few good looks there. Traffic in front of the net, opportunities. And they were maybe half a foot away from having tied the game up on the one-timer. 44 seconds left to go on the Boudreau penalty. Kerrigan is going to bobble it. Finally, Valley does get it out. A little bit of danger there. Drop back to the point. Kerrigan has to run up. He can't keep it in. And Christensen bobbles the puck. Now it's going to come the other way. And that one goes just offside. And off the face-off, the Cats have it. And Christensen almost picked off there. And they tried to throw a hit there. That was Nathan Turple. He didn't get much, but he connected a little bit. Now it goes behind the net of the Armada. We're back to 5-on-5. And they try to set it up in front of the net. Kerrigan has to come up and play it. He wasn't quite in the offensive zone, but able to recover. Christensen tried to put it on. Now it's going to be a chance, and that's turned away off the chest. Benadio there. And now they're skating behind the net with it. So a few good opportunities. That one comes across to the point. Shot on, turned away by the pad. He knocked his man down. It'll be a takeaway here. The Cats shoot it up way out of play and won't get a whistle. So the shots were 4-0 at one point for the Armada. Now it's 6-5 for the Cats following a productive, though unsuccessful, power play. 9:02 left to go here in the first frame. Armada get the face-off. And puck finally comes out. Armada have it. They take it out of the zone. That one shot up, just gets into the bench. Good duck by the ref there. And we get another stoppage in play. And this time Valley gets the face-off win. Spins as he entered into his own end. Puck was poked behind him. No one really able to get it, and now it'll just come loose in front of the net. Now it's kept into the blue line. He tries to make a move. There were two defenders. He couldn't get by both. And it could be a 3-on-2 here the other way. And Saves looks a move. Shot. Tried to go short side. Turned away by the shoulder. Then he got tied up behind the net. Now the puck's out of the zone. Dill skates in with it. His shot turned away. Now Corrett will make the play around the net. He takes a bit of a bump as he does. Sent in. It'll be a change for the Armada. And tried to throw it, but didn't quite register. It was behind his teammate. And now Fitzgerald gets knocked down. Can't get it out. And coming in, that shot. Don't know if it made the net or not. Too many bodies to tell. And off the glass. And it's going to be a race. The Armada just barely won it, but Fitzgerald skates into the puck. Now it goes behind the net. He keeps it. Or leaving it for his teammate. It's a bit too far. McDonald couldn't play it. So it goes down the ice, and the automatic icing takes effect. So while it looked like McCallum Stokes was going to win the race, he doesn't get the chance. Now it's up to the point. Kerrigan took a bump to make the play. Armada falling down, he'll get it out. Arm goes up, and it looks like that falling down was caused by Corrett. He's going to get the call, tripping, and it'll be a power play for the already 1-for-1 Basin Armada. Able to rip it in from the slot last time up, and way too early on the face-off, so Cowan will have to come in. And they're back to work. Thompson takes it back now. Now they throw it across. Cowan has to pick it up behind him. And one-timer shot, no good. Thompson hustles in to keep it in, and whistled down. We'll get a stoppage. Kept in at the blue line. That was pretty close. Thompson got it off to Cowan, but he couldn't keep the puck. McCallum Callum Stokes couldn't quite keep it in, so Thompson will take it in past his own blue line. Leaves it for Stokes. And they're going the wrong way here. Cowan has to retrieve it. 1 minute to go here in the penalty kill. Cowan skates through 1-on-3. And that doesn't work out. He falls down. Puck sent down the ice. Another back in. And that shot. Pretty clean look there for Jackson Pryor, but clean look for the goaltender as well. Now they're working at the point. Simonson pass it across. Skates in. Shot turned away by the pad. And now it'll be cleared out by the Cats. They'll have a chance for one more go up the ice. And that pass missed its target, sent right back down. A much better looking penalty kill for the Cats. As we are now back to 5-on-5. Still, the Armada skate in. He's just pushed off the puck. Solid play there. And now the puck comes around. Armada working it up to the point. That shot didn't quite make it to the goaltender. I think it hit the stick of Carson McDonald. Regardless on what it hit, it went up and out of play, so we get a stoppage. Passes didn't quite feel as crisp for the Armada on that particular power play. Just better job clogging up lanes. There was a few that got through, a couple chances, but as far as penalty kills go, that's a pretty good one for the Cats. And that shot gobbled up. That was Christensen. And a quick whistle. Those shots aren't going to do it, I don't think, in terms of you got to get him through. You're dealing with the MVP of Ice Jam, which, of course, Highbutton had a lot of coverage for, as that shot's turned away, and now he'll make another easy pad save. But he was stellar the whole way through. This is a high-end goaltender, and clean looks from the blue line where he can see the puck. Probably aren't going to get through very often. That's a huge collision there. And McCallum Stokes getting in physically, and he's going to throw another hit. And Link goes out of his reach. Now it's through his legs, and just by Stoddard. And McCallum Stokes went off for a change. It gave Christensen a lot of space. He's in, and that shot handled by the pad. So not the best change, but likely didn't expect the turnover. And pitcher takes it, has to hold up to retrieve it. And stopped by the goaltender. Now it's up to the point. Goes into the corner now. And the Armada come up with it, but now it's right back in. Now they're going to throw it in front. And that shot from pitcher, a bit of a knuckle puck, but is handled and covered up. And up the face-off, it's back to the point. Shot. Oh, he hit a couple bodies. Wow, it hit a few bodies. Goaltender's still down. Puck is loose in the crease. Shot again, turned away. Goaltender's still down. It clears out the zone. How did that one not go? And now opportunity the other way. What a sequence of events on both ends of the ice. Now it'll be flipped up, almost hits the ceiling. It doesn't. And the Armada going to win the race opportunity alone. Couldn't bury it in. That was Carson McDonald. Now it's a chance for a pitcher, and he sent it over the net. And that's going to be a head contact penalty and a shot after the whistle. And there's McDonald getting the call, so an opportunity followed by a penalty. And you could hear the reaction of the fans. They weren't happy on the call. And they were even less happy after the shot to McDonald after the whistle. And it's going to be a 4-minute penalty. So a double minor to McDonald. I believe head contact will be the call. So we have 2:11 left to go here in the first. So barring a goal, it'll be an almost full 2-minute start to the second period with the power play. And a big opportunity for the Cats to get this game tied up. And they're fortunate that that's the situation. Some crazy plays. And shot turned away, and now Boudreau will fire it right down the ice. So solid start here on the penalty kill. And head contact confirmed as the official call. And it just didn't really seem like a necessary play from how I saw it. But now in come the Cats. And that shot wide of the net. They were steaming in there with speed, but couldn't make it on net. Boudreau tried to take it out. He wasn't able to. And now that'll bounce up. He'll drop it to himself and chip it out to the Cats' blue line. Captain will work with it now. And in come the Wildcats. That shot off the stick of McDougall and out of play. And the face-off. Christensen tried to get it out to the point himself. Didn't quite manage to get it there, but now it's picked up by Phillips. He'll pass it across. And Christensen skates in. That shot handled. And there's going to be a penalty to the Cats now. Sam Stoddard getting the call. And I assume cross-checking is the official call here. Definitely hit him from the numbers. It's a pretty easy way to generate a call. So 1:06 to go here in the first period. It'll be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes and then 55 seconds of the power play for the Wildcats. So a disappointing call there for them as they lose a lot of this opportunity. And Graham and Cowan are caught up. Their helmets, it looks like. I thought they were fighting for a minute, but no, they were just looking for help. So a quick stoppage and get the gear all sorted out. No hard feelings. And we'll do it again. Cats will try to get it back. And roughing the official call on Stoddard. And now an opportunity. Cowan's pass. Just couldn't quite connect. And now it's going to be turnover opportunity. Backhand. And not able to get it through. A little too close. Link knocks Phillips down. Gives him a little pat on the back afterwards in a non-condescending way. And now it's going to be turned over 2-on-1. And passes it across. Oh, what a save! And he does a little bounce there. You tell he's feeling good about that one. 18 seconds to go. What a save to keep this a 1-0 game. In come the Cats. And sharp angle shot doesn't go. And it'll come out of the zone again. And Conlon trying to see if he can get one more shot. He won't be able to. So that'll wrap up a wild first period of play. It was a power play marker that broke the draw. It's 1-0. We'll be back here shortly on High Button Sports. So make sure you stay tuned. And we are just moments away from puck drop here in the second period. For those who are just tuning in, it was a wild ride in the first period. It's 1-0 in favor of the Basin Armada after a power play goal. That was Chris Brill who picked that one up. We have 4-on-4 action for the first 54 seconds or so, and then it'll be less than a minute of power play time after that for the Wildcats. And team getting together there, have a little discussion about things sort of go. 12-12 with also the shots after the first frame. A couple of big saves on each side to help keep this game the way it is. The officials getting things sorted out. They seem all ready to go. Players sure are, and I know I sure am. Of course, we're the BMO Pad D here in Bedford, Nova Scotia. 16U AAA action, and we are back underway. Face-off won by the Cats. And they'll skate it in the zone. Out it comes. And couldn't quite hold on to the puck. Now, a couple of Cats got tangled up. That's going to be a slap shot opportunity. And he just sent it over the net. Kept in here by the Armada. Now that one will be sent just to the side of the net. Callum Stokes fell down. And up come the Cats. Moving in with some speed. Gets around the defender. Still holding on to it now. Finally pass. And tried to hit, but he kept on his feet. Choked out towards the point. Now they're trying to get a shot on. That one just doesn't make it on net. And a slap shot almost kept in, but does eventually get out. Great individual effort to take the puck into the zone, but can't hold on to it after that. Now the Armada are going to try to skate up, but outnumbered, so they'll just send it in. 20 seconds on the power play now for the Cats. And that sent down the ice should just about kill it. Simonson fires it down. So the head contact penalty against Carson McDonald is over. The double minor doesn't result in anything for the Cats. They took a penalty, made it into it. And they're going to try to chip it on. That one doesn't grit the net. And rifled down the ice way too far. The icing will stop play. And face-off taken out by the Armada, and he went down. Boudreau, well, he got hit by something. Wasn't sure exactly what it was, but it was a stick. But he's got the puck in a little bit of space now, but he's got to catch up to it first. Gets to do it in the corner, throws it in front, and not quite able to make a connection there. Bain will send it in, and that'll be held on for the whistle. Trying to set it up for Nick Kemp, but weren't quite able to. Working within their defensive zone now. The Armada will take it out. That pass across to Boudreau. He'll spin as he takes it up, tries to make a move on the defender. Can't. And now Bain will chip it out. Link goes back for it. And takes it in the corner. But can't quite get to it first. Wildcats starting up with it now. Hear that pass off his foot, and they'll lose control. Bain tried to knock his man off the puck, wasn't able to. Kemp takes a bump, gets through with the puck. Skates in, will shoot it, and glove down easily and held on for a whistle. Out come the Cats. The pass goes out right to the center line. And now Pryor sends it in. Oh, he fanned on the puck. That could have been danger. Now it's taken away by Conlon. Gets it to his man along the boards. And threw it across the net. No one was there to receive it. Leslie has it now as he moved in for it. Throws it in front. The cross crease didn't connect. Leslie will try to send it in. Now Ledson will take it in for the Cats. Skates forward, shot. And that one doesn't make it on net. Tyler McDougall got his stick in the way. Now to the point. Sent in quite gently. And Cowan almost came away with it. Comes to the goaltender. He'll reach up and cover it up. About 5 minutes into the second frame. It's been a little bit of a slow restart here to this period. Both teams sort of feeling each other out. Still 1-0 from the power play goal all the way back in the first. Point. Now that one goes up, almost out of play, but not quite high enough. He's knocked down. And now it'll be flipped up center right. Great effort to keep onside there by Brill. And now it's going back. Brill gets it between the legs, pass, but no one there to receive it. And took a hit as he got the shot off. And it's going to be whistled down. Brill trying to make a highlight reel play there, and it was a good chance, but no one there to receive it. But he passed it in a pretty good area, and it got through, so close, but not quite close enough. And that'll be an icing. So we'll go back down the other way. Brill gets the puck off the face-off himself. Skates around the net. Still fighting for it, and he'll lose it. That shot in, hits off Thompson, goes well wide of the net. Now they connect with Brill. Got a couple guys with him, and his move doesn't work. Goalie couldn't handle it, and Brill tried to poke home the rebound after the fact. Now it's going to be sent down, the connecting pass, the pitcher just out of reach, and a very fortunate break. linesman didn't like what was happening. Try to get a change in. Officials didn't like that, so they all get sent back to the bench. Now we've got it all sorted. Puck dropped. Thompson has it now. He'll backhand it behind the net. Pitcher with it. And now flipped up, and he'll fall down. Could have been a chance. Now it's going to be a chance the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Drop back, bit of a rough pass. He gets it back, and wasn't quite able to get it on target there. Bit of a bouncing puck. Up comes O'Leary. Skates into open space. Shot is gloved down by LeBlanc and held for the whistle. (6-2) the shots here so far in period number 2. And of course in favor of the Armada, who have looked pretty solid in the opening parts of this frame. And sent it to his man behind the net. McDonald lost it. Him and O'Leary working to try to get it. McDonald takes a hit, falls down. And O'Leary has the puck. And that one just out of reach. And sharp angle shot, raised the water bottle, but it was off the side of the net. And now that shot goes wide. McDonald passes it across. It looked like he wanted O'Leary, but just wasn't quite able to make that one happen. Pushes pitcher off the puck. And oh, it comes out. McDonald skates in. This shot easily handled. Goes into the corner. Oh, knocked his man down. And some shoving after the whistle, and that's going to draw the call. Andrew Link got into a bit of a shoving match there with Declan Fitzgerald. Or no, Ballard, I think it was actually Drake Ludson that he was in the shoving match with. And he gave one too many, knocked him off his feet, and drew the call. You can imagine not pleased about that call, but regardless, it's a power play for the Cats. So they're yet to make a count. That shot hit off the blocker, and now it'll get just out of the zone. The first power play had some solid moments. The 4-minute, of course, was pretty broken up, so no chance for them to establish much of anything. Blinn goes back for it as it goes down the ice. 12 minutes here in period number 2. And that turned into a bit of a scary situation. But now they'll see what they can do. Stoddard. Skating it up himself. Then chips it by Boudreau, but it doesn't work, and it goes back down. LeBlanc out himself this time, and he'll just leave it for Blinn. Bachman drops it now for Stoddard, who tried to give it back, wasn't quite able to. Bachman sent it into the board. And back down the ice. Under a minute to go. Puck goes across the ice. And Armada with some heavy forechecking there, but now finally Ludson comes in, shot turned away, and covered for the rebound. So finally able to get back into the offensive zone. They have not looked sharp on this power play. Just no real ability to enter. No passing through the neutral zone. No opportunities being opened up. Hopefully that's the hard part here for them, and now they're back in the offensive zone. They can figure something out. And they lost the face-off, so we got sent back down. And LeBlanc tried to kind of leave it behind the net. Almost left it for Turple. The Jaworski pass gets by Turple. Now they're going to make their way up. And almost lost the puck, but now he got it back. And that shot from a tight angle. Looking for the top corner, didn't find it. Trying to make something happen in the last seconds of this power play. And they won't manage it. Now it's in front, though. And it goes wide of the net. So we're back to 5-on-5. And now he skates through and tried to find the top bar. Wasn't able. Now they'll try to chip it up to the point. They will. And he'll skate it himself. Interfered, and now a few guys fall down at the end of the play, and we'll get the whistle. Ashton Sams tried to make it happen himself there. Wasn't quite able to. We're now past the halfway point of this game. Still just the one goal. And the Armada come up with it here after the faceoff. Pryor falls down. That's going to be a call. No doubt about it. He is in some pain as he went hard into the boards. And so a no doubt call. And the trainer's out to assist him now. And it's gone quiet. Concern for Jackson Pryor. And he's making his way to his feet now. As the applause from the audience. Happy to see him get up. But he's getting a lot of help here, so he's not able to skate off on his own power. His teammates helping him. And not the type of scene you like to see. And they will continue to work on him. If we get any updates, I'll make sure to let you know. But all we can hope is that Pryor's okay as he continues to receive care from the training staff. Armada on the power play here. Obviously a bit of a hard thing to jump back into the power play, but that one sent up into the bench and a stoppage. 1 for 2 so far. And Thompson skating backwards into his own end. And Phillips fell down. It's going to leave a bit of a window, though the puck wasn't cleanly received. And he'll get it up to the point for Thompson. And working down low, throws it in front. Nice save. McDonald on the one-timer was turned away. And a good play there for the Armada. And Cowan lined up face off, and the far linesman didn't like the way he was, so he'll sub out. McDonald will sub in. And they got it up the face-off, wrapping around, taking up towards the point. They're working with it now, over to Thompson. Thompson. That shot blocked. Armada still working a shot, turned away, and handled for the whistle. And I mean, the puck's being moved decently there, but you're okay with that if you're the Cats. Keep them outside, keep them to the perimeter. Really nothing opened up there. The shot obviously led to a bit of a scramble for the rebound, but that's just going to happen. It's hard to prevent that. If you can force them to sort of work from that outer perimeter, you got to feel pretty good about the penalty kill. It's not a guarantee of success. As the rebound comes loose. Oh, it doesn't go! Went just wide after it squeezed through the goaltender. And it was, I almost ate my words a little bit, but now it's going to be cleared out. So down the ice it goes. And LeBlanc had to check at the timer there. Wanted to know how much longer he was going to have to deal with it. Only 20 seconds left. And shot in from outside of the blue line. LeBlanc will hit it with the blocker. It goes out of play. As you may be able to see there, Jackson Pryor is skating off. This time much more under his own power than before, is hopefully a good sign. But he will head off for likely some further looks. Already seems to be better than he was earlier, which is hopefully a good sign, but all the best to Jackson. That one goes out, and that will do it for the tripping penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. That pass. Sorensen takes it in. Now it's going to be an opportunity shot and swallowed up. We'll get a whistle, 7:23 left to go. And off the face-off, the Armada had it for a moment, then lost it. Now it could be an opportunity the other way. 2-on-1. He's in, shot turned away. And now it gets chipped up towards the point. Armada come up with it. They're going to see what they can do the other way. Link skating in. Cuts through the slot. Now throws in front. Taps. Rebound scores! Noah McCallum-Stokes. LeBlanc overplayed it, and he took advantage. Tapped the rebound home. An unfortunate play for Valley for a few different reasons. Obviously, the opportunity one-way turned away, but not necessarily a super dangerous play. LeBlanc went too far to the side and left an opening for one of the Armada's best. As that one just gets to the mesh for a whistle. And a game where goals have not come easily, that feels like a very, very big goal to widen the gap. So face-off came in the Cats zone. It's cleared out quickly. Stoddard got the final piece of that. And that's sent up and out of play. Andrew Link getting the assist. The top goal scoring offense hasn't quite found a way to get many of those, so they'll take it. And that shot turned away, goes over the net. A couple sticks were there. And now, up come the Armada. Boudreau took it in, but lost it. Now Blinn takes it. Blinn starts it off, leaves it for Stoddard, and they got tangled up, and they went offside. So we'll get a stoppage with 6:15 to go here in period number 2. And opportunity, glove down, solid save there. Jackson Corrad. It might have gone over the net, but no chance there. He was going to see what happens. Send up the boards. Will try to clear it out. Kept in by Phillips. Trying to find a way to get themselves established. Now it's going to be an opportunity to try to get the backhand off from in close. Now that one will just get out. Blinn couldn't handle it. Down the ice it goes, but no icing. Now he's got a couple guys on him. He'll lose the puck. See Armada have it now. Working it back to the point. That shot on. Handled and covered. So he couldn't quite keep it locked in, but quick to pounce on it after the fact. And off the face-off here, the Wildcats will try to get it out. Dill knocked down by pitcher. Did enough to get the puck off, though, and they got it out in the slot. Weren't quite able to get the shot off. Now it's worked back to McDonald, and he just couldn't keep it in. So they have to clear out for the delayed offside. Now McDonald comes up. He's got it in deep, but he'll lose it now. And that one set up into the mesh and out of play. Cats working with it now behind their own net to clear the zone. And Dill hits it off the boards. It gets out. Leslie will drop it to himself, but he's got pressure from Graham and just has to get it in any way he can. O'Leary overplayed it. And that pass to Dill wasn't able to connect. It goes down the ice. No icing. And, ooh, little nifty pass there, but he wasn't ready to receive it. Now he's got it behind the net. Throws it in front. Ledson not there. Goes back to McDonald. And his shot hit something pretty quickly. Didn't even get close. Dill from a sharp angle. Hits it off the side of the net. And now McDonald will see what he can do with it in his own end. That one misses a few bodies, goes down the ice and ruled an icing, so we'll go the other way. This period as a whole, it hasn't really felt like we've ever seen Valley get established. They've had trouble really getting offensive zone time, connecting passes once they do. There's been a couple chances for sure, but hardly feels like they've had even a 2-minute stretch where they were in control. And there's been some power plays along the way too, which doesn't make that stat feel any greater. That one flipped up and just out of play, so we get a whistle. You know, first period was kind of back and forth, you know. Looked pretty even at first, then the Armada had control for a while, and it kind of then went Valley's way for a bit before just becoming complete chaos. We'll have to see how to figure out how to get in control here. Around the net now, it comes out, shot! Didn't make it on. Now chipped out, hit off the official. Just kept onside, good effort there. And that pass got caught in a couple legs. And now it's turned away, goes up and out of play. And ready to go here for the face-off. Cowan keeps it tangled up long enough for reinforcements to come in, sends it up to the point, but Stoddard doesn't let it get on net. That'll come out, Brill can't keep it. And now in comes Stoddard. Sends it across. Tried to get it back, but wasn't able to, and Cowan has the steal. And Brill somehow comes out with the puck out of all that, backhanded it towards the front of the net. Hoping to find Conlon, wasn't quite able to. And they'll get it out, sent in. Ooh, a little bit of a scary looking play there for LeBlanc. He's able to make it. Stoddard passed it off for Sams. And cuts in towards the net, picks it up now, throws it towards the front. One-timer had to stick it in the way, which dampened it significantly. Now Brill trying to make his way. Good defensive play there before Stoddard will dump it in and head off for a change. And the connecting pass there to Boudreau, but got tied up, couldn't handle it. Turple tipped it, but way too early and no icing. And I was a little surprised by that call. A couple fan reactions agreed too. Didn't look like Turple was quite at the center ice line when he hit it. And that pass in his legs, he couldn't quite come up with it. Last minute of play here in period number 2. And that pass to Boudreau, he comes up with it, but defensive play. He's now knocked down after the fact. And puck in along the blue line there. And Boudreau and Diggins collide, and Boudreau knocks him down. And a huge hit there. Boudreau is going to get called. And honestly, I think he maybe should have been called on Diggins. I was in a late hit after the play. And it's just moments later that he does get called. Keegan Eisenhower looks like he's a little slow to get up, but seems to be fine. And to be honest, that just seemed like he got, I don't know, frustrated, angry. It's hard to say what it was, but he was throwing hits all around the ice and not necessarily what you would call smart hits. So 26 seconds of power play time here. We'll wrap up period number 2, and barring a goal, it'll be about 90 more to start the third. Sams will try to start up with it. He's got pitcher on him. O'Leary trying to make a play, and Sams is knocked into the boards. That'll be set down the ice now, 15 seconds. And around come the Cats. That pass blocked by the body of O'Leary. And they got to skate in here, get a shot off if they can. They won't be able to. He's taken down. And a shot after the whistle. And Drake Ledson got taken down by Trent Peveril, but arms stay down for that one. So tempers flaring here to end the second period. Refs are having a discussion with one of the players here for the Armada. Not sure who, but They'll, of course, get everything all sorted out here, and we'll be back for the third period before too long. I'm Brian Balser with High Button Sports. Make sure you stay locked in.